man, what a nasty, windy, cold day out there in North Georgia. Is it like that where you live? Comment down below on what kind of weather conditions you're seeing right now. I think it's funny that we always hear people talk about how, oh, this spring is just so much different than all the other ones. The weather's up and down and it's cold one day and warm the next. But honestly, it's still actually technically winter because it's February. And then spring is really, in my experience, it's like this just about every year. You'll have days where it gets real nice and it teases you. And then you'll have days where the groundhog was right and it feels like you got another month and a half of winter. But you probably can't see behind me because the camera's probably tuning it out. But I got my Bermuda lawn out front and just in the garage taking a look at what I got going on and thinking about what I've got coming up for the season. So, what should you be doing to your Bermuda right now? I know you may be getting flooded with videos telling you to do all kind of stuff like pre-scalping or scalping, or, you'll be seeing fertilizer ones in a few weeks. Just wait till it gets a little bit warmer. Well, really right now, there's not a whole lot to do to it. You just want to keep it clean. So if you got leaves and debris and stuff like that, you can get that cleaned off. I actually got my backyard cleaned off a couple days ago and made a post about it. You may have seen that. But my front Bermuda lawn is pretty clean from the fall, so I really haven't had to do a whole lot up there as far as leaves and debris goes. I may get the rake out and do a little bit of cleaning on that soon. But the other thing that you would want to do right now is your pre-emergent. So when you get a good window, and what I mean by that is your soil temp should be in the mid 50s and rising, which we're close right here in North Georgia. If you're a little further south, you're probably there. You want to wait for a good couple of days of dry weather. It's just been way too rainy right now. The soil is wet and that rain's going to wash away your product. So wait for a couple of days of nice dry weather, get that product down, get it watered in. You're going to save yourself a whole lot of headache later on in the season by preventing those weeds now versus having to try to spray them later. So pre-emergent is a really good step that you can think about doing right now. Don't worry about scalping or pre-scalping. I've seen videos talking about pre-scalping. Pre-scalping is really just scalping. You're just dropping that grass down, getting that soil exposed for that earlier green up, which won't happen because it's going to be like 17 degrees on Wednesday. So that would be a big fat waste of your time. It actually could do some damage too because you're exposing the crowns of that plant to those cold freezing temperatures. You want that canopy to actually help insulate it. So just leave it, please. I am going to leave mine till April, and then I'm not even going to scalp it. I'm just going to mow it down to the height that I want to mow it. The grass is still alive, so keep that in mind. It's not dead just because it looks dead, So pre-scalping, bad idea. If you've got a lot of winter weeds right now, I do not. Getting out there with that mower is actually probably a good idea. You could just mow at your regular mowing height. Don't drop that blade down yet. And you could bag up or get a lot of those weeds off the lawn. And by mowing those, a lot of weeds don't like mowing. We know that. It could actually keep it maybe from going to seed head. So mowing that dormant lawn, if you've got a lot of winter weeds, could be a good idea. So that's really it. You don't need to worry about watering or anything like that right now. We're getting plenty of it. So just get out there and get that pre-emergent down. Get your equipment tuned up. Go ahead and get your mower. There it is back there. Get the blades sharpened, get the oil changed, check your plugs and filters and all that kind of stuff. And in general, just start getting ready for the season. Your only application right now that you need to worry about is pre-emergent. Once you got that down, you still got another month or so to enjoy without a whole lot of yard work when it comes to Bermuda. So I want to thank you for watching. Let's hope that weather gets a little bit better. We know it will. I'll see you in the next one.